guys, welcome back to our channel, and for those of you who are new here, we're Fern and Frank, two restless retirees doing our best to try to see this beautiful world around us, and we want you to join us.
Hey everybody, back on the road again. We're heading back home, but we're taking our time. Gonna go through a couple of states, so that sit is done and over with. That was a week's worth and that flew by. It was fun. Love taking care of the two little pups. So we're in Virginia right now, and we're heading to
Fredericksburg, Virginia, which is our stopover for the night. We're going to be visiting friends tomorrow in York, Pennsylvania, and so we needed a little stopover, so we're stopping there. For those of you who don't know us, we are Fern and Frank with JavaWalkerWorld. And we like to travel. We're retirees trying to explore this world because we have a restless soul and
itchy feet.
Itchy feet. We've always liked to travel, and now we're going to make it happen. It's just about the long weekend.
Oh, geez, yeah, that's right.
Canada Day is tomorrow. 4th of July is coming up. This is a big weekend for travel, so we're trying to stay safe and wise, and we're spacing things out for us on the way home. So we're going to take a good 5 to 7 days to get home. Stop off and visit family and so forth, because it's been a while since we've seen our loved ones.
Welcome to historical Fredericksburg, Virginia. You'll find the city between Richmond, Virginia and Washington, D.C. Fredericksburg is most noted for being George Washington's childhood home or farm. The area is rich in history. If you are fascinated by the Revolutionary era, then you'll find plenty of museums and historical sites here. Downtown features numerous retail shops and restaurants in 18th and 19th century buildings. If you enjoy a good craft brewery or a distillery, then Fredericksburg has that as well for you. So let's explore this downtown area of Fredericksburg, Virginia. Well, it's the next morning, and we're headed to York, Pennsylvania to visit our lovely friends, Connie and Ed. But on the way there, on the outskirts of York, Pennsylvania, they have this funny little house. And this house you can rent on, I believe, Airbnb and VRBO, and it is shaped like a boot. The funniest thing. We enjoyed our time with Ed and Connie. Love you so much. It's a new morning and a new day. On we go back to Canada.
So what do you think? How's the drive been?
Good, good. We stayed off, it looks like the big highways, and did the country drive through the hills or the mountains. It was very nice, more relaxing.
Yeah, although we did catch lots of rain.
Oh boy, lots of rain.
We're getting very close to the Canadian-US border. We're just in Buffalo, and we'll be hitting the border very shortly.
got the length like this.
Continue straight to stay on Peace Bridge. In a quarter mile, continue straight. Welcome to Canada.
Hello.
Where's home for you guys?
Ottawa, Ontario.
And where are you coming from?
We went through Raleigh visiting friends, and then we came by York to visit some other friends. Pennsylvania. So North Carolina and Pennsylvania.
How long have you been in the States?
About 12 days. I think we crossed on the 22nd or something. Thank you so much.
Thank you. $10.75 or $8 US.
Continue straight onto Queen Elizabeth Way.
Welcome to Canada. So we couldn't drive by or be near Niagara Falls and not drive by and take a look at it.
So we're doing a drive-through.
I think it's been 15 years or so since we've been here.
Probably. So this rain falling, it's not rain, it's actually mist. That's how much mist the falls creates when it slaps the bottom.
Yeah, it's quite a beautiful sight and very touristy, as you can see. I'll share more photos with you. There is parking that you can do a little further away here and just get a shuttle that will take you to the falls, so you don't have to drive through all of this and all the people. But it is a long weekend. Canada Day and Independence Day in the United States, so lots of celebration, and Niagara Falls is a great example of this whole region and of the New World, and it's quite beautiful. The parks here are absolutely beautiful and very well kept. And look at that, they have a Ferris wheel now. They didn't have that Ferris wheel when we were growing up, but that's new for us. It's very beautiful. And it's a great place to spend like a weekend, a few days.
Oh yeah, I think every night, if not every night on the weekends, they do fireworks over the falls, and the falls have a light show. They shine lights at the falls, so they're color coded and all.
And the fireworks here are spectacular. We have done that for New Year's, from New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, and have been here for their big festivity of fireworks. And let me tell you, it's spectacular. The ash from the fireworks actually fall on you. You're so close to the fireworks. I've never seen anything quite like it.
Look at all the people. It's the start of summer holidays, so the kids are out of school, so...
Yeah, kids are out of school, vacation starts, it's all about vacation and holiday. So a lot of this around here are bed and breakfasts that actually follow the road that leads around the Niagara River. There are butterfly conservatories here, botanical gardens here.
They have the flower clock, which we'll be able to show you. So it's a clock created with flowers.
Flowers, it's quite beautiful, and lots of bed and breakfasts, as I said before. Now, Niagara Falls isn't just about the falls. They have so much more. This is a winery area. Niagara-on-the-Lake is a small, picturesque village that's not too far from here as well, with theater. It's a really nice place to come, and you can spend a good week here. Maybe spend a couple of days in Niagara Falls, a couple of days on Niagara-on-the-Lake, a couple of days on one of the wineries tours. It's really great, and you can just rent a car and just drive this right through. It's a beautiful region. This is the old Lewiston Bridge crossing over to Lewiston, New York. I don't think that they use that bridge. This is the train bridge that goes over.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Are they using it?
Yeah, there it is. It's still functional.
Yeah, so it's still functional.
This is the best one. There's no traffic here.
On the Lewiston Bridge?
Yeah, for me, that's the best one to take across.
Yeah.
Like white water walk. So here's a ride here. All kinds of attractions, rides, made of the mist.
I mean, there's a reason why it's so popular here. They have a lot of things to entertain people.
It used to be known as the honeymoon capital of the world or North America. I don't know if they still call it that or not, but it's a very big honeymoon destination.
Back in the 40s and 50s and 60s.
70s too. We had the heart-shaped tubs.
Heart-shaped tubs, which are really good. This is very nostalgic for us. As kids growing up in Toronto, it would be very common for us to come to Niagara Falls whenever we had family from out of town coming to Canada. This is the place to show them and have a picnic. Yeah. You can have everything back then was very free. Like it didn't cost a family other than gas to get here. It didn't cost them very much.
Oh, you'd load up the barbecues, the coolers with all the food, and do a barbecue out in the park. And in those days, the cars were like from the 60s. Their radiators didn't have antifreeze. They had water, but the lineups to get into Niagara Falls was so long that the rats would start to heat up and they'd have to stop, pull over, turn off the engine while you're in traffic.
They're really good memories.
Oh yeah.
Really good memories. This past where the helicopter rides, you can get helicopter rides here. We're going to go see the flower clock, and we're going to see, maybe we'll pass by where
Laura Secord.
Laura Secord is it's a monument to Laura Secord, who helped us in the 1812 war between, I guess, Canada and the U.S., or the British and the U.S. And so she was instrumental in that war. Yeah, and the Butterfly Conservatory is on this road as well. This is a golf course right here. This is called the Niagara Parkway, Niagara River Parkway, and that we're on. And you can drive right, you can start in, what's the name of the town that we started
Chippewa.
in? Chippewa. You can take this parkway all along the waterfalls and all the attractions. And right in downtown Niagara Falls, there are like casinos, big hotels. Have a jungle gym here for kids with zip lines and climbing ladders and all sorts of things, and it's like for adult kids. So we're just gonna pop into the Whirlpool Gorge. Doesn't look like it's too busy, and we'll just pop in and show you what that looks like. So here we are at the Whirlpool Gorge, and they've got now here a Whirlpool adventure course. You can see where the kids can all zip line and walk through little bridges that are floating, and you're all strapped in, and it goes quite far. It looks like you can zip line from station to station to station and get very close to the gorge. But let's go take a look at this gorge. So you can take the cable car here over the gorge. And you can take a ride on the Whirlpool jet. And you can
do tricks now, watch.
And oh, look at that.
Do all these wild tricks here. It's going up the,
He's trying to make it fun. And there's a little bit of a rocky beach along there, and there is access to it. You can walk down to that little beach there as well. And the water here is very, very turquoisey. Yeah.
Here we are at the Floral Clock.
Here's a winery. Niagara-on-the-Lake it's a city for sure, but it's like a small village within the city. Lots of theater. The Shaw Festival is here. Very quaint, very historical. Christmas time they do a lot of Christmas movies here because it's so picturesque, this village. So that is Niagara-on-the-Lake that we just drove through, and it is very, very pretty. I have forgotten how pretty it is.
yeah, it's nice.
It's a very nice place to come for the weekend, to meet up with friends, do the winery thing, walk and look at all the shops and the trinkets, and do a little theater. And it's just as beautiful in the fall as it is in the spring. And Christmas time is pretty spectacular as well.
Yeah, it's an all year kind of thing. Yeah,
It's a really nice area. Highly recommend coming here. We're going to have to plan to come here for a little longer.
Well, we had a great couple of days with family. It was great to be in Smithville, Ontario. Now we're driving right through Toronto. Toronto has a beautiful skyline, and we will cover Toronto another time. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hit that like button, send a comment, share this video with a friend. In the meantime, check out our socials, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and Facebook for the latest daily tidbits.